Hi there, my name is Terry Eskenazi, and I'm one of the faculty in the psychology department. I've been working for over 4 years now as an assistant professor. I graduated from Koç actually a million years ago. That's where I did my undergraduate degree. And then I went on to do my master's first in social psychology, and then continued on to a PhD in social neuroscience in the Netherlands. And then I did a postdoctoral research project in France. So after a total of almost 20 years, I returned to Turkey right back to Koç about 4 years ago. So in a way, I'm back home. I teach several different courses as part of our course catalog. I teach social psychology, brain and behavior, which is an introductory course to cognitive neuroscience. And I teach a graduate level course on social neuroscience. So we are a research university, and psychology department is a research-based department. That is, each faculty member is first and foremost an active researcher. Of course, we do teach, and we take teaching very seriously. But because we're each involved in research, we're very much up to date, and we can inform our students about the science of psychology. And we also involve our students from day one in our research projects. So I think that that is a huge advantage of Koç University over other teaching universities there. So the students can take part, active roles in research projects from very early on. They can get familiar with psychology as a science, how we run studies, collect data, and develop current theories. And the fact that Koç University allows for interdisciplinary work, I think we can look at it from two different angles. One is that students are given the chance to take classes not only from their own majors, but also from other departments. And that gives students an opportunity to form wide knowledge bases. So whatever they're interested in, they can study. And they do a great job at integrating points of view from different disciplines and come up with really original ideas, which then become their theses or whatever, their own research projects. I think these are really unique features of the program we offer in psychology. So we really, behind the education we provide our students with, so they become a well-rounded scientist, I want to say, but to be scientists in the end. And they do go on to pursue graduate degrees wherever they go. So Koç University has a core program. So students can start with a year of preparatory work where they strengthen their English skills, which is very important as the whole curriculum is in English. And then they take classes from different disciplines: science, art, economy, sociology, history, as well as psychology. So every student first establishes a basis by taking these classes, and then focus on their own respective majors. We have currently 14 faculty members in psychology department, each of whom is an expert in their own fields. And we offer both introductory courses, such as psychology, introduction to psychology, or issues in psychology, where we introduce students to the field in general. We offer methods courses. We're very rigorous in methods and statistics. And then we have more specialized courses in social psychology, cognitive psychology, social cognition, cultural psychology, organizational psychology, and evolutionary psychology. And later on in their third and fourth years, students can take seminar classes where they do intensive reading and discussion of that material. And as I said earlier, we introduce students to research from day one, both as part of their research methods classes, where each student has to carry out a research project from beginning till end. Students can work as part of our research lab. So each faculty member has a research lab. and we're very active. And undergraduate students are more than welcome to join our labs and take active roles in these research projects, become a part of the project, and then when we get that piece of work published, we put their names on it too. This is what researchers do, basically, and undergraduate students are allowed to take part in this process, encouraged to take part in this process. So we offer several graduate programs in psychology. We have a master's program, which we opened this year on clinical psychology, where students learn to become clinicians, and they do intensive internships where they learn the details of how to become a clinical psychologist. We also offer a research master's degree and then students can choose their own research focus. And we offer 4 different foci, themes really: cognitive, social, organizational, developmental, and now clinical, science of clinical psychology. And you can do a master's degree, and you may wish to continue on a PhD on these themes. So we offer these, and we do have our own undergraduate students in our graduate programs, and they're extremely successful. But many of our students choose to go abroad for their postgraduate work. Quite a few go to Europe, in the Netherlands or the UK mostly, or a majority of our students choose to go to the States, either first do a master's or after completing their master's degree with us, pursue PhDs in the States. Our former students are currently doing PhDs in Ivy League universities, including Harvard, Stanford, Cornell, which is a testament to the quality of education we give both in our graduate and our undergraduate programs. We're really proud of our students. Most of our undergraduate students go on to pursue master's or PhD degrees. So very few would choose to join the industry right away, to be honest. But I know that many of our students try out different industries and work as interns during their summer breaks. And the kind of industries that they choose to work in are advertising, clinical psychology. Sometimes they can do internships in psychiatric wards or private clinics. Sometimes they work with designers and they look into user experience, which is a field where psychology and design intersects, which is an increasingly popular area that our students are interested in. Those are the areas that students try out as interns, really. Well, for me personally, Koç University is home, because I studied here and now I get to work with the professors who taught me. So I'm colleagues with them. It's my alma mater. It's a very special place for me. But I also vouch for the education we give to students. I would recommend anyone this program, our psychology program. Well, I hope I managed to answer your questions, and thank you for listening.